योगेश काशीनाथ पाटील. मी वनवासी विद्यालय चिंचपाडा येथून आलो आहे. डिअर स्टुडंट, टुडे वी आर डिस्कस अबाउट एनर्जी फ्लो और फ्लो ऑफ एनर्जी in ecosystem. Ecosystem means what? There are two words. First one that is eco and second one that is system. In case of ecosystem, there are plants and animals, or they are called as living organisms. Living organism, that is plants and animal. In ecosystem means what? All plants and all animals in a particular area. In particular area are considered together with their surrounding. With their surrounding is called as ecosystem. Ecosystem means what? Plants and animal, all plants and animal in particular area are considered together with their surrounding are called as ecosystem. Ecosystem, in case of ecosystem किंवा in ecosystem there are plants and animal are the living organisms. In case of plants are living organisms present on earth, present in ecosystem, are classified on the basis of their mode of nutrition. They are classified on the basis of their mode of nutrition. First one that is called as producers. The living organisms are classified according to their mode of nutrition, such as producer. Producers are plants. Plants are called as producers, or they are called as autotrophs. Why they are called as producers? Because they produce food. They produce food according to, or they produce food by the process of photosynthesis. By the process of photosynthesis. Why plant produce their food material? Because plants having a chlorophyll pigment, and with the help of that chlorophyll pigment they convert solar energy into chemical energy. That process, it is called as photosynthesis, by which plant produce their own food material, so they are called as producers. Then second one is consumers. Classification of living organism on the basis of their mode of nutrition. Consumers, or they are called as heterotrophs. Why they are called as consumers? Because they consume food from other, so they are called as consumers, or they are called as heterotrophs, because they can't produce their own food material, because animals does not having a chlorophyll pigment. That chlorophyll pigment containing plants, they produce their own food material, but the animals, they does not having chlorophyll pigment, so they can't produce their own food, so they can take the food from other, they can consume the food from other, so they are called as consumers. And these consumers again classified, they are again classified. First one is called as primary consumer. Second one is called as secondary consumer. Third one is called as top consumers. Consumers are classified into primary consumer, secondary consumer and top consumer. Primary consumers. These primary consumers are again called as herbivores. Primary consumers or herbivores, they are directly depend on plants. They are directly depend on plants for their food, are called as primary consumers, or they are called as herbivores. Herbivores or primary consumers means what? Primary consumers means they directly depend on plant. It means they eat food by the plants directly. So they are called as primary consumers, or they are called as herbivores. Secondary consumers are called as carnivores. They are called as carnivores, secondary consumers. These are the secondary consumers which use herbivores as their food. So they are called as secondary consumers. Secondary consumers means what? These are the consumers which use herbivores as a food material. So they are called as secondary consumers, or they are called as carnivores. Then last one, that is top consumers. Top consumers means what? They are again called as omnivores. They are called as omnivores because they use herbivores. They use herbivores or carnivores. Herbivores and carnivores as their food. They can use herbivores and carnivores as their food. So they are called as omnivores, or they are called as top consumers because they are not used as a food by other animals. So they are called as top consumers. These are the classification of living organisms on the basis of their mode of nutrition. On the basis of their mode of nutrition, living organisms are classified as producers, consumers. Consumers are again classified as primary consumer, secondary consumer, top consumers, or they are called as omnivores. Omnivores means what? They use herbivores as well as carnivores as their food. So they are called as omnivores. So they are called as omnivores. Then the next point, that is food chain. Food chain. There is the interaction takes place. Interaction takes place between producers, carnivores, herbivores. The interaction between producers, carnivores and herbivores. But this is interaction having a definite sequence. They are having the definite sequence. That definite sequence of interaction between producers, herbivores, carnivores are called as food chain. It is called as food chain. Food chains means what? Interaction between producers, carnivores, herbivores. That interaction having a definite sequence is called as food chain. In case of food chains, there are near about 4 to 5 or more links are present. More links are present in food chain. In case of ecosystem, there are number of food chains. Number of food chains present in ecosystem. Number of food chains are present in ecosystem, and all these food chains are interconnected. they are interconnected at various level. They are interconnected at various level and they forming a food web. Forming a food web. Food web means what? A network is formed. Network of food chains which are interconnected with each other, and these interconnected food chains at various levels are forming a food web. They are forming the food web. Next topic is energy pyramid. We know that food chain. In case of food chains, there is present of various levels. These levels are called as trophic levels. The links or levels present in food chain are called as trophic level. Trophic level means what? It is the step in food chain. It is the step in food chain from which it is the step by which living organism trophic level means what? It is the step in which living organism obtain its food. Living organism obtains its food. Obtain its food in chain. That is called as trophic level. It is called as trophic level. In this trophic level, the energy is transferred. Energy is transferred in this trophic level. In case of food chain, there are various trophic level. First one, it is called as plants. In case of any food chain, it starts from the plants or producers. Plants or producers. Then first trophic level, that is herbivores. Herbivores. It is the first trophic level present in food chain. Then second one, that is carnivores. It is the second level. Okay. And the last one, that is top consumers. Top consumers or omnivores. It is called as third level. It is the third level. In case of energy pyramid, we see that plants, the number of plants is decreases. Living organism decreases from producers. From producers to top carnivore. Producer to top carnivores. The number of living organism. Is decreases from producers to carnivores. Plants are more, then herbivores, then carnivores, and then top consumers. The number of these organisms are decreases from producers to omnivores. Producers to top carnivores. The number of organism is decreases, and with that number, the quantity of energy is also decreases from producers to top carnivore. It also decreases, so it forming a pyramid like structure. So that structure, it is called as energy pyramid. It is called as energy pyramid. In case of that pyramid like structures, energy is decreases from bottom to top. Number of organism also decreases from bottom to top, from producers to top consumers. From energy is also decreases from producers to top consumers. So it look like the pyramid. So it is called as energy pyramid. It is called as energy pyramid. The next topic is biogeochemical cycle. Next topic, in case of flow of energy in ecosystem, we know that the energy flow of energy in ecosystem is one way. That flow of energy in ecosystem is one way. One way means what? The energy flow from plant to top consumer. It not flow from this way, from carnivorous to plant. It means the flow of energy is one way. It is called as flow of energy in one way. Though the flow of energy in ecosystem is one way, but flow of nutrients in ecosystem flow of nutrient in ecosystem is cyclical. It is cyclical. So flow of nutrient are cyclical, but flow of energy is one way. That flow of nutrient in ecosystem is cyclical, or the cyclical flow of nutrient in ecosystem is called as biogeochemical cycle. It is called as biogeochemical cycle. That biogeochemical cycle is further classified or is divided into two types. First one, it is called as gaseous cycle, and second one is called as sedimentary cycle. Biogeochemical cycle means what? Flow of nutrient in ecosystem is cyclical, or cyclical flow of nutrient in ecosystem. Cyclical flow of nutrients in ecosystem is called as biogeochemical cycle. Biogeochemical cycles are of two types, or it is divided, classified into two types. First one is called as gaseous cycle. Second one, it is called as sedimentary cycle. Gaseous cycle means what? There is accumulation of main gaseous nutrients. Accumulation of main gaseous nutrient in atmosphere is called as gaseous cycle. Gaseous cycle means what? There are various gases: oxygen, carbon, nitrogen. These are the gases, and this gaseous nutrient is accumulated in our atmosphere. Such a type of cycle is called as gaseous cycle. And the second one, that is sedimentary cycle. In case of sedimentary cycle, there is again accumulation. Accumulation of main nutrients or main nutrient material in soil or in rocks are called as sedimentary cycle. Sedimentary cycle, accumulation of main nutrient material in soil or in rocks are called as sedimentary cycle. There are various type of biogeochemical cycle. First one, that is carbon cycle. Second one, that is oxygen cycle, and last one, third one, is called as nitrogen cycle. These are the gaseous cycles present in our atmosphere. We can study these cycles one by one. Okay.